All right, I'm trying to make this one quick because I do have a flight to get ready for tomorrow. But it's been cool making these videos so far. I see some traction on some of my shorts and even one of my long form videos. And as you can see, I'm still here in my dorm using all the lighting that I can get. I got the vanity lighting, this lighting here. Hopefully the video turns out good, but I'm gonna just roll with it and see how it goes. But I did put out a short also. I'm trying to figure out how to make them longer, but also experimenting with all that editing and what the iPhone can do, kind of. So either way, I was talking about chaos and order in the past videos, and how chaos is feminine, and it is the crushing force of sexual selection, as it says in the book. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already caught on, reading 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. It's been a very interesting read, a hard read for sure, especially after not reading for some time, just trying to get back into the habit of it, doing this little 30-day challenge to myself. I already missed yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if some of y'all caught it in the short, but I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna say it's day 5. If I miss again in the future, which I probably will, I'm just gonna pick up from whatever day I left off and see how long this challenge really takes me. But I'm gonna read this part real quick, and then I will put my thoughts into it. Chaos, the unknown, is symbolically associated with the feminine. This is partly because all the things we have come to know were born originally of the unknown. Just as all beings we encounter are born of mothers, chaos is mater, origin, source, mother, materia, the substance from which all things are made. It is also what matters, or what is the matter. And this is where it compares chaos into a grizzly bear. Because if you think of a grizzly bear, you think of a big, ferocious animal that, if poked or provoked with, can be incredibly dangerous. And it says here, she's compassionate to her cubs, but can also mark you as a potential predator and tear you to pieces. And then he leads into, or actually right before that, he compares order to God, the Father, pretty much. And order as a whole, because this book is called An Antidote to Chaos, which the antidote is order. So technically, what he is saying is the potion, the antidote, the fix for chaos is order. Chaos feminine, order masculine, and just all work in tandem. But He says the primary hierarchical structure of human society is masculine, as it is among most animals, including the chimpanzees, who are closest genetic. It is because men are, and throughout history have been, the builders of towns, cities, the engineers, stonemasons, bricklayers, and lumberjacks, the operators of heavy machinery. Order is God the Father, the eternal judge, ledger keeper, dispenser of rewards and punishments. Order is the peacetime army of policemen and soldiers. It's credit cards, classrooms, supermarket checkout lineups, turn taking, traffic lights. And order, when it's pushed too far, when imbalanced, can also manifest itself destructively and terribly. I'm not even going to edit me fumbling over the words. I'm just going to one take this. But I've never actually heard anybody break it down like this. But it makes sense. You know? It's like without one, the other cannot exist correctly. Like you need one for the other. And there's actually a part here that I really liked. Where he says something about not having too much order, but needing chaos to feel like you're in a flow state, if that makes sense. Ooh, I'm about to sneeze. Maybe it's that light. Maybe I gotta turn off that light. Great. That's annoying. Man, this is pissing me off now. I can't find that part that I was talking about. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Okay. And I'll just end it with this because this video is probably getting too long now. Order is not enough. You can't just be stable and secure and unchanging, because there's still vital and important new things to be learned. Nonetheless, chaos can be too much. Thus, you need to place one foot in what you have mastered and understood, and the other in what you're currently exploring and mastering. Then you have positioned yourself where the terror of existence is under control and you're secure, but where you're also alert and engaged. That is where there's something new to master and some way that you can be improved. That is where meaning can be found. And that one hits a little bit deep, actually, in my life, because I don't think I've ever had that balance in my life. You know, being 31 and trying to figure out a lot of things on the fly and making a lot of irrational and quick and rash decisions. I've learned what not having that right balance. The mistakes that it brings, the hurt that it brings, the trials that it brings, the embarrassment of having to go back home after trying to go live on your own because you just wanted to leave. Even now, like in the Air Force, like I don't typically like my job, but I could have had a different job if I had waited a little bit longer, maybe 3 or 4 months. But now we're here. Now we're living in it. I'm taking responsibility for it. But yeah, as I move forward in life, I'm just gonna try to pray before all my decisions and surrender them to God before I make anything, any rash decisions, a lot like that. Just consult people, get around a community of people that will hold you accountable and people that are trustworthy for you, that could then correct you on the path if you're not going towards the right path. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. I don't know how long this video is, but appreciate y'all for watching.